Last month, the International Court of Justice ruled on South Africa's legal case accusing Israel of genocide. Legal proceedings began after the African country submitted calls for emergency measures in Gaza, leading to a two-day hearing, with testimonies from the South African and Israeli legal teams. The court issued its interim ruling on January 26 with 6 legally binding provisions, including those ordering the Israeli army to prevent acts that might be considered genocide in the besieged enclave, allow humanitarian aid into the Strip, punish incitement to genocide, submit monthly reports, and take measures to protect Palestinians. CNBC takes a look at what the next steps could be, and how we got here. In the ICJ's order last month, it did not grant South Africa's main request, which was to order Israel to suspend military airstrikes in Gaza and to call for a permanent ceasefire. Israel rebuffed the allegations of genocide at the World Court and accused South Africa of being used as a legal cover for Hamas. After the ruling, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejected the decision and said Israel will continue to defend itself and its citizens against Hamas while adhering to international law. Israeli officials did not respond to a CNBC request for comment. Cases under the Genocide Convention at the court have stretched for years, such as with Serbia, which took more than 10 years to reach a final decision. Cases relating to genocidal intent are among the most difficult to win. Evidence must show that the perpetrators have a premeditated intent to destroy a national, ethnic, racial or religious group. The ICJ has ordered Israel to submit a report this month describing how it's complying with the court's orders and to keep evidence of any acts of genocide. Last week, Yoav Gallant, Israel's defense minister, said Israel will not cease airstrikes on Gaza anytime soon. Gallant, who has called Palestinians human animals, was one of 3 officials whose past statements the South African legal team's defense used. Francesca Albanese, the UN Special Rapporteur on the situation of human rights in the Palestinian territories occupied since 1967, told CNBC last week that she is not comfortable in knowing nothing of history. Therefore I know with absolute certainty that in 100 years, Palestinians have steadily been denied all the 3 things: justice, human rights, and freedom. Albanese said that regardless of the outcome, the case is an important contribution to mounting international pressure to end the war and is of symbolic significance, adding that the allegations of genocide at the ICJ are not without merit. Vincent Magwenya, spokesperson for South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, told CNBC that the country expects to keep pushing the case at a high level.